Welcome back everyone to another vlog. This one I've decided is going to be another bookish vlog, mainly because I had fun with the last one and also because I happen to have a lot of books that I need to be reading. Well, needs a strong word, but I've got some book club books and then just normal books, and I feel like I'm just kind of like on a roll with books at the moment, so I figured I would do another video about them. I also will have book club in this one, which is fun. Hopefully I'll have my other book club as well, but I think only me and one other person have read the book so far, so I don't think we're necessarily in a rush to be booking it in. But anyway, I got a couple of library books the other day, so I wanted to talk to you about what they are and give you a couple of reviews from the get-go, so why not jump straight in. So this one, these are all from the library by the way, so I'm obsessed with my local library. It's so good and it's saving me so much money. Especially because I probably would have bought this book, but reading it, I think I gave it a 3.75, which isn't horrible. Anyway, I got this from the library. This was our book club book for the one that we haven't had yet. It's called Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. I was told, I saw a video about it of someone comparing it to Fourth Wing, of like, if you like Fourth Wing, I think you'll like this. I can understand that a little bit. Actually, yeah, no, I can understand the correlation. However, this book, for being, I think it's like 400 pages, it very much just felt like a setup, and I was like, did this need to be 400 pages to set up a story? I don't think so. But basically it's about Diem, I think that's how you say her name, D-I-E-M, Diem Bellator, and she lives in this village. She lives in the poor side of it. There's these people called the Descended, who are like a mix of immortals and mortals combined into the Descended, and they're trying to protect their race, and so there's no interaction, no socializing, no fraternizing between the mortals and the Descended. And Diem gets an opportunity, she's a healer, she gets an opportunity to go into the world of the Descended, be a healer, and in amongst it all, her mum went missing at the start of the book. I'm explaining this kind of randomly because this book was not what I expected. I kept thinking it was going to be like all these other books, and so I was like waiting for the story to start, and then I literally was like halfway through the book and I was like, oh, I think this just is the story. And so I was like, oh, okay. So it wasn't particularly like exciting for a long time. Anyway, she joins the world of the Descended, she gets a glimpse into their world, and then she's also being recruited to join like a rebel cause and stuff. And so basically the whole book she's kind of figuring out like where she stands on things, how far she's willing to go in different areas. And amongst it all, there's a little bit of a love triangle. There's two guys that one that she's interested in, one that she's not interested in, and guess which one she's most likely gonna end up with. Anyway, I did end up enjoying it. Like the second half is where it really picked up, and then especially the last like quarter of it, I actually ended up staying up late and finishing it at like 1 a.m. or something, and I'm excited for the next ones. So I gave this one 3.75, but I'm anticipating that the next ones are gonna be better. It was a new adult one, so a little bit more mature themes than just your typical YA. Nothing super explicit so far, which I was really glad about. I'm anticipating that that may not be the case for the other ones, but overall fun read if you're into a little bit of fantasy, if you like it's not dystopian, but like that young adult kind of feel to it, even though it's not young adult. Definitely give it a go. You may like it more than me. I think the other person in my book club, Bridget, who's read it, gave it 4. So who knows? Everyone's different. Spark of the Everflame. And then the next one I got is this, Promise Me Sunshine. So these three I picked up at the same time. So Promise Me Sunshine, Just My Type, and An Academy for Liars. So I picked these ones up the other day and I've already read this one. I actually finished it last night and I'm still kind of tossing up what to give it. I think maybe I'll give it like a 4.75. Maybe 4.5 to 4.75 out of 5, but I'll give it a 5 on Goodreads because you can't do halves. It was good. It's a romance, but it was so beautiful. I love the way it was done. So basically, main character Lenny, her best friend, had passed away like months earlier, and she was just really struggling to move on, be wanting to live her life full of joy in the way that she used to. And then she meets Miles, who has also gone through grief in his life, but with a different situation. She's a nanny, and the kid that she's nannying is his niece, and he doesn't have a very good relationship with the sister and the niece. And so he says to her, if I help you with this life list that she has that is going to help bring her spark back, he's like, if I help you with your life list, can you help me repair this relationship? And so they have a little bit of a deal with each other, but oh, it was just so beautiful because they literally were just like friends for the whole book. Like you could tell that they liked each other, because classic, it's a romance, like you gotta have that. You don't want the romance to come out of nowhere, which by the way, the romance in this felt a little forced, and I'm ready for it to be explained, well not explained, but developed further in the next one. Anyway, yeah, they literally were just friends because she was grieving. He wasn't taking advantage of that. He wasn't taking advantage of her vulnerability. He just was there for her. And so their relationship just progressed so nicely throughout the book, of them not knowing each other to remembering things about each other, being good friends, and then eventually, I won't say too much, but it just was so beautiful. And the way it handled grief, while I didn't relate to like everything that was depicted as the grief, there's always going to be something that relates and always something that triggers. And so I did end up sobbing my eyes out at like 1:30 a.m. the other day when I stayed up till 2 a.m. reading it, and I didn't even finish the book in that reading. I just was like, I got into a roll with it and was really loving it. But yeah, I think a lot of people would be able to relate to this. My experience with grief is a little different, but there's always going to be something that relates, and I just thought it was really beautiful. And I really want to read her other book, which is called Ready or Not, which I'd heard really great things about, and now that I've read this, I am excited to read more of her writing, so highly recommend. The next one is Just My Type, which is about two people that work in the same office. Wait, is this the one? I think it is. Oh yeah, so she's always been in long-term relationships, like from one to the next, and she works for a paper and writes in the like relationship column. And then he starts working at her workplace, and they are exes. I think he was her first love, her high school ex. Yeah, so he kind of comes back, and he's been like traveling the world and just like moving from one thing to the next, but he's come back and he's ready to like settle down. And so then they get put in this competition at work to like write, to try and do the other things. So it feels sort of like a How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days thing, where she is writing about being more free-spirited and like loose with things, and then he's writing about settling down and stuff. And who doesn't love a little workplace competition between two love interests? So I'm excited. I think this will just be a chill book. And then this one, An Academy for Lies, this is our book club book for, gosh, I really need to give this book club a name, but the one that you saw earlier. We picked this book. This one, I don't know what category it would fall into. I think this is probably more a little bit of like a, I saw online it's like gothic horror, which kind of made me a little nervous, just because gothic and horror do not look like me, Little Miss Romance Book Club reader. But it sounds really good. But it's like dark academia. That's the word I was looking for, and I do like dark academia, so I'm excited for this. It's about Lennon. Oh, Lenny and Lennon. Wow. She gets chosen to go to this college called Drayton College, and she has this, it says she has the ability to wield her will like a weapon and to use it to control others, and in rare cases matter itself. And so she's like, I don't know, she gets swept up into the school and Academy for Lies. I'm assuming she's lying about something. She's a chunky book, but I'm excited to read it, and I will let you know. I'll probably read these ones in this vlog, so you'll get to see if they were any good. But anyway, that is that. And yeah, today's Saturday. We have Shah's birthday party tonight. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the rest of my present for Emily. So I made her the E cushion, which you didn't see, but I added a little pink bow to it, which made it cute. And then I also embroidered a jumper for her by hand with the lyrics to her favorite Taylor Swift song. It says, "Take Me to the Lakes," and she cried when she got it, which honestly I should have expected. She cries very easily and very beautifully, so she loved that. And then I also gave her the mug. And yeah, anyway, Charlotte's birthday party tonight. It's a board game night, very competitive, and I'm really excited for it. And today I'm baking her a cake, so you'll get to see me bake that cake for her. I'll see you soon. Okay, so I am about to make Charles' cake, but I wanted to show you the vibe that we're going for. So it's basically this. It's like little jelly cat vibe with like the little the little face on it. Isn't that just like the cutest thing you've ever seen? So I actually had to buy black icing, which I was like, ew. I don't think I'll ever use it for anything else ever again, but I need it for this one. And I just got a new cake tin. So cute. So I'm gonna make the cake and watch some This Is Us while I do it, because that is a TV show that I used to be very into and I never finished, and so now I'm gonna finish it. But first things first, I'm gonna wear my apron, and I figured I had to wear the one that Charlotte got me because I'm making her cake. Gosh. I also get to use my bowls. Let's do this thing. Guys, I almost just made another mistake. I've just been like hacking away trying to get this thing open. Almost put the black icing in instead of vanilla extract. Oh my gosh, what is wrong? This is why I shouldn't watch stuff while I bake. But also, will that stop me? No. That was a close one. Jeez. On a run in like probably a month, close to 2 months probably, and then the day that I decide to go running is a really rainy day. We'll see how this goes. It hasn't rained on me, but my path is blocked. So, oh my gosh, is that like, that's apart from someone's car. Anyway, I might go around or I might just turn around. We'll see. Okay, so I'm home. I decided to turn around at that puddle, which I'm actually glad about because first run back wasn't as easy as I would have hoped, but it's totally understandable. But I'm hot now, even though I know I will cool down so quickly because it is really cold today. But it's rainy, windy, cold, perfect to just chill, get some iPad stuff done, some businessy stuff, and just watch One Tree Hill. Maybe watch a movie, maybe read a bit. So I'll check back in soon. Bye! Monday night, I am about to just get into bed and read. I didn't really film much today because I felt a little bit sick, so I just was on the couch all afternoon creating some things on my iPad. I did prep a loaf of bread that I'm gonna bake in the morning, hopefully, but I just like took it really easy. Watched a movie with Abby tonight. We watched Made in Manhattan, such a cute movie, and now I'm gonna get into bed. But I need to go to bed at a decent time because today and yesterday I majorly slept in, and that is not good for my work schedule. So I'm gonna try and get an earlier than I have been going to bed tonight, and hopefully wake up on time for work. Wish me luck, but I'm about to get in. I got to 50 pages last night. I feel like I'm about to get right into the story, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so it is 11:30, and while I want to keep reading, I know I need to sleep, but I am up to page 137, read a fair bit, and I'm enjoying it. It's good, it's cute. It's nothing groundbreaking, but who doesn't love a second chance romance and people that are forced to work together? Nah, it's just cute. A light, easy read. Oops. Got it. Which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm really enjoying it, but I need to sleep so that I get up for work tomorrow, and bye. I just got home from work. I am about to get into comfy clothes. Abby's watching a TV show on the TV. I'm gonna get into comfy clothes and read my book. It's very easy read, guys, very easy read. So I'm gonna read another little bit now, and I think I'm gonna finish this either today or tomorrow. So that's fun because that means I get to go on to the other book, which is, as I said, is a lot more dense than this one. But anyway. Okay, so it's a few hours later. I am now freshly showered. Abby and I watched Pitch Perfect tonight, which I honestly don't think I have not watched it in like 5 years, and I highly recommend, if it's been a long time since you watched it, you should watch it. But I read for a little bit before dinner, and then my sister-in-law called me. Hey G, called me and we chatted for a bit, and then I had dinner and then we watched the movie. But I did read a fair amount, and look, I've only got a little bit left. I think I have maybe like 100 pages, if that, left, and it's going real fast. So I think I might even potentially get this finished tonight, which I'm excited about. Also, by the way, guys, I woke up on time for work today. Very proud of myself. Don't stress anymore. Let's hope that I continue to do that for the next couple of days. But I did it. So I'm gonna read. Guess who's done? It's 11 and I'm tired. You can probably hear it in my voice. And can you see my cheeks? They are so flushed. I've literally been sitting here reading, just like trying to cool down. I don't know what's happening, but it needs to die down. Anyway, finished the book and I think I'm giving it 3 stars. It's just, you know, like, it was quick, easy read, which I'm glad. I don't know, it was just kind of like classic. Like, I think, oh sorry, there was like the 3rd act thing where they like admitted stuff or like had this moment together, and then it like kind of blew up and like was tense and strained for a bit, and I just hate when books do that. I think sometimes it can really serve the purpose, but in this it just was like, you're just throwing another complication in, you know? Anyway, I also will say for this one and Promise Me Sunshine, they both did have intimate scenes in them, so take that as a warning. This one, honestly, I would say don't bother. I just thought it was a bit like, yeah, whatever, nothing flashy. Whereas Promise Me Sunshine, I really, really liked, and I do recommend that, but it does come with a warning that it does have an intimate scene in it. But it's now time to go to bed, and tomorrow I'll be starting the next book. I'm tired, so this was perfect timing. Done. Hi, so I have just gotten back from being at a cafe with my friend Nat. We did a little bit of work and I got home to a very exciting package. So I thought we would open it together. As you know, I have my own business and I sell clothing on that business, and for a while now I've been meaning to look up different companies that can offer me what I do. So basically all my clothing items are made to order. So when someone places an order with me, I then order it through these companies who can give me like 1 item at a time, which is perfect. It means I don't have to buy bulk and then just like have all this stock lying around and trying to sell it. It just means I can promote my stuff, people buy it, I get the money, whatever. But the company that I've been doing it from for a while have only had a certain amount of color selections, and I've just felt a bit restricted by that. I want to branch out to other colors, different options, you get the picture. And randomly a week ago I found this other site who do the same thing. They do per item. If I do happen to get multiple of the same one, it does become a little bit cheaper per item, but they just have a variety of products that I was after. So I placed an order with them, and so you're gonna get to see a couple of mock-ups with me as I test out these new designs. So Ooh, wait. Oh, I thought it was just one. I thought that was just one thing in the package. So basically I ordered a t-shirt and a jumper, and the t-shirt I was after a different cut to what I have been offering lately, just like a little bit more of a boxy shape, and then the jumper is a brand new color and I'm really excited. And oh my gosh, they look good. Okay, these are the two colors. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I really hope this is what I want it to be. That is such a nice color. Look at how lovely and buttery that is. Oh, okay, so that's a different material. So the ones from the other side are more of a fleece lined one. This has like this sort of texture. So it means that it's a lighter one, which means you can wear it in summer a lot easier. But are you ready for the grand reveal of the design? It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, printing quality is good. Wow. Oh, that is so nice. Wow. You know when you've just been staring at something for so long and then you see it in the flesh? I don't know if you get that experience, but I do. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Okay, and now the t-shirt. Oh, that is cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the shape? It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, isn't that so... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna need to try these on like immediately. I don't think you're ready for this, but are you ready for this? Ah, it's so cute. Okay, I'll show you a little bit wider. It's so cute. It's like literally the fit that I wanted. It's also kind of like a little bit, I don't know, maybe it's got some polyester in it, but it's like got a little bit of kind of a stretch to it. It doesn't feel like it's not scratchy at all, and it's just such a nice... It's a little bit longer than I was expecting, but that's okay. Let's see. How does that look? Do the classic millennial tuck. I don't care, guys. Boxy tee. Also, this is a size large in case... Oh yeah. If you didn't see before, this is a size large. So take that into consideration if you would like to get one. Book club, oh my gosh. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, now it's time for the jumper. Oh, I love that fit. I love the color. What does it look like? Cute, cute, cute. Also, this humidity on these bangs, not ideal. Okay, I really like it. I love, this is actually like, it looks tight, but it's quite loose. Again, kind of long, and I think that's just because it's a unisex style, so it's like designed with men's torsos in mind. Love, love, love. This is just a quick interruption on that clip to say that since I filmed that, I've actually found a t-shirt that I like better. I haven't like ordered it to get it tested, but it is this. The one that I showed you before seemed quite long in the body in comparison to the sleeves, and also quite like, even though it was unisex, it was quite, I felt it was quite slim. Whereas this gives like a little bit more of a baggier, a dropped shoulder vibe, which is more what I wanted. And if you do want what I showed, you can just place that order as is, say you want the pink one, whatever. But if you are wanting this other one, just use the color options that are also on that link and select this pink, and I'll know that this is the one you want, and I will order it like this. And this, yeah, as you'll see on the listing, it's got a whole bunch of different colors that you can choose from if you do want another color. But I just think this cut is more of what I wanted, and unfortunately it just seemed to kind of like disappear off the site when I was looking the other day, because I saw a glimpse of it and then I was just like looking through some other things, and then I like couldn't find it again, and I don't know why. Because I found it the other day and I was like, that's the one I wanted. Alas, here we are, we're doing it anyway. So it will be a little bit of a different pink to the other one, but again, if you do want that light pink, you still can get it and I'll still order it for you. But I just wanted to give you that little update. Okay, bye. Okay, now that I've tried on those things, I've decided I'm gonna tick off one of my bingo card things, and I'm going to knit a jumper. And this may end up being a way bigger task. No, I don't think it'll be bigger than I'm anticipating because I'm anticipating it being a big project. I'm hoping that I'm overestimating the amount of time and difficulty that this will have. I think I might even make this an Instagram series as I journey making a jumper. But I did a quick Google search of what I'll need, so I'm about to go to Spotlight. I downloaded a free pattern online. I'll show you what I'm gonna make. And there actually is a tutorial video which I watched a bit of and I was like, I think I can do that. Like, I think it's achievable. Yarn, turns out you need a lot of it. I was like, oh yeah, maybe like a few balls. I wonder how much you need. No, I need 12. I need 12 balls. Well, technically I need 660 meters. So I will find some yarn. I'm gonna go to Spotlight. I don't think I'll get yarn from there, but I will have a look at what they have. But that's about it. I'll bring you to Spotlight. Ah, so excited. Ah. As you can see, I got a little bit caught in the rain. As I was leaving, I texted my friend and I was like, hey, want to come to Spotlight with me? And she couldn't make it to Spotlight, but her house is on my way. And so she was like, let me know when you're finishing and you can come over for a tea. So I went and had tea with Emily. And now I'm home. And guys, I got my yarn and look at what color it is. If you know me, it's not much of a shock that it's blue, but also I didn't anticipate getting blue because I saw a really nice pink one online, but they didn't really have it in person. And even though I said I wasn't gonna buy yarn, I found these ones and they are mega long. So I don't know if I said it before, but I needed 660 meters for this thing, and each of these are 200 meters. So they're quite long, and unfortunately it meant that I needed 4 because 3 was like just shy. It was like 612 meters or something, and I was like, well, I don't want to get stuck needing more. So I got enough and they were on sale. So like $11 each for big chunky ball of yarn. So I think I might start tonight. I got needles. I needed to get 10mm one. Anyway, that's my yarn. I can't wait to knit a jumper. Crazy, honestly crazy. Who am I? Just a girl with a hobby. God forbid a girl have a hobby. Anyway, it is time to start the knitting. I'm just so ready to do this thing, you know? And so to begin with, I need to do the like tension swatch. So basically you just knit a little square using the techniques that you use in the thing, and it just kind of shows you how your yarn, how your material is gonna like shrink and expand as like a kind of measure as to doing the rest. So I'm gonna start with that. Okay, update everyone. I successfully did a cast on and a knit stitch, a knit row and a purl row, and it's starting to go together. I'm so proud of myself. I literally haven't knitted since like primary school, so this is nuts. Oh gosh, I love knitting. It's so nice. Look at me go. Look at me go. Wow, that is so satisfying. Halfway there for the square, so I'll just keep going and I'll check back in. So I am back and I did something wrong. As you can see, I got off the beaten path partway through. It's not meant to look like this. It was meant to look like this the whole way, but at some point I flipped, and then apparently I flipped again. So this is not an accurate tension swatch, so I think I'm just gonna like start it again because I'm a novice and I don't want to start on the back foot and doubting myself the whole way along. So I'm gonna undo this and redo it, and I'll check back soon. Okay, don't you worry. She did it. This, my friends, is called a stocking stitch, and I am now gonna go wet this and lay it flat and then measure it, because that's how you'll be able to see if I did it right or not. And let's hope that I did. We'll see how it goes. Great. It's Saturday afternoon and I'm really sorry if my washing machine starts making a lot of noise and if you can hear that, but while it's not making any noise, I wanted to show you. So this is the square that I made last night, and I'm doing what's called blocking, which basically you soak it in water for a bit and then you pin it stretched out, and then it kind of like resets its shape, and then that it gives an idea as to how it will be from now on. So once I've like knitted all the pieces of my jumper, I'm gonna have to do that to those as well. But I have this, and I have a ruler because it's meant to measure to be about 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, which I missed 2 rows because I'd already cut the wall. But look at this. It's like pretty much, it's pretty much 10 centimeters anyway, and that is with it missing 2 rows. So, so I think that is good, and look how cute it is. It's just like settled so nicely. That's going to be like the main part of the jumper. And so I'm about to put some One Tree Hill on and get knitting on the actual jumper, and I'm kind of nervous but like overall excited, so that's fun.
Wandering Wild, The Serpent and the Wolf, Flee the Ministry of Time. And as for
wow,
this is coming to the ones that I'm most excited about and the ones that I'm considering picking up. There's a few.
It's chilly! I gave me blue because that's a nice blue. Oh cute, that's like a periwinkle. Yeah. Whenever I say low periwinkle, I think of Soraya because she loves identifying things as periwinkle.
I don't know what to wear tonight. Everything I own I hate. I have an odd number.
I have a spare toothbrush. Only death of me. Morning. Guess what? It's my first time trying a hot matcha, which technically it's not my first time ever, but it's my first time since discovering that I do like matcha, because the first time I ever had one, it was the first matcha I was ever tasting, and I made it myself, and I was like, this is matcha. But now that I actually like matcha, I figured I'd give it a go. And I was talking to my friend Jordan, hey Jords, last night, and she said that she had just had a hot one and she was in the same boat. She thought that she didn't like them, but she does now. So it is cold, and so my toes bobbed. And so therefore I am gonna have a hot matcha. I actually think I will add honey just to give myself as much chance of liking this. Also guys, I painted my nails. I painted my nails, and I'm literally obsessed. I can't stop looking at them and playing with them. But oh, look at that. It's the most perfect autumn into winter color, and I'm obsessed. It's just like a Revlon ultra hard nail thing. I think I got it like for $6 from Chemist Warehouse. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Oh, so good. Oh, that's kind of hot still. Ooh, I like that. Yum. Oh my gosh. That's great news, guys. Oh, that's so good. To those who may have tried a hot matcha and thought it was gross, did it have a sweetener? Did you have a nice milk that you liked? And did you already know if you liked matcha or not? Because yum, that's so good. Well, I am going to have some breakfast, have a shower, wash my hair. You know that it needs a wash when it's in a ponytail. Today's probably just gonna be a chill day, which is nice. And I'm hoping to get some reading in because my book's getting quite interesting. I haven't given an update in a little while, and that's because I've just read like tiny bits each night, but it's very intriguing, and I don't fully know where the book's gonna go, but it's intriguing. And yeah, I'm like finally getting into the plot. I'm like 100 and something pages in out of 400, I think. And yeah. Okay, so I'm back already, and I figured it was about time that I read a devotional with you again. And I figure it's a book vlog this time around. Why don't we read it together again? And again, I will take a photo so that you can read along with me. And don't forget to pause when it says to pause, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, so who else relates majorly to this? It's so easy to look at my own life and see all the different areas where I feel like it's lacking. Something that I've been like, I guess kind of wrestling with lately is just like the thought of like unmet promises. I say unmet because they just haven't happened, but the thing that I'm always telling other people is that God's timing is above our timing. And God's timing is perfect, and he knows what's best for me, and he knows what's coming. He knows that something might literally be a day away and something might be 5 years away. And who am I to know that? I'm not, because it's not for me to know, and it's just for me to be trusting in God, trusting in his timing and what he has said to me that he's going to do, and the dreams that he's placed on my heart that are there for no other reason than he put them on my heart. And it is the thing that I've had to keep reminding myself of as well, is to just like keep in step with God, keep in step with the Holy Spirit. I think I just definitely, like, every time I like get back in step with the Holy Spirit, I get excited and I feel good and just like motivated and blah blah, and then I just like run out and do stuff, and then I'm like, oh, rein it back in, stay in step. Staying in step means walking with him, but it doesn't mean walking ahead. It means staying in step. Yeah, even just the final sentence of this, of like, if the wicked don't have God, even if they have everything, they have nothing. It's just so important to know that everything that we have in God is enough from him. Like, the worldly matter is, I don't have a lot of finances right now, and I could keep dwelling on that and letting it stop me. And obviously there's wisdom in using what little I have, but I can view the other side of that and go, even in that, that is my circumstance, and that might not change at the snap of a finger. But what can change in that is God can give me peace. God can give me perfect peace. He can give me security of mind. He can give me confidence that he will provide. And literally in my life, I can't even think of a moment where he hasn't provided. Like, when things have been down to the wire, when I've been almost behind on rent, almost behind on like car rego or insurance, and God just like always come through. And so then when the same issue presents itself, I don't know why my mind goes straight to doubt, because I'm like, he has provided time and time again. He's never left me with literally like $0 to my name. Oh no, the battery's about to die. But to sum up, trust in God, and I hope that something in this spoke to you, and that he's got a plan, and the timing of it is always going to be perfect because it's his plan and it's his timing, and we need to trust in that. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that morning devotional. See you later. Hello and welcome back from the shops. In my latest purchase, oh my gosh, I'm so cozy. Literally like a week ago maybe, I woke up one morning and I was like, yeah, it's official, I need a new dressing gown. And here we are. You can expect to see a lot more of this in the coming vlogs, and I'm just gonna chill for the afternoon, do some knitting, just keep chipping away this little old life I live. It is a different night, same dressing gown. As I said, you will see me in this a lot. I wanted to give you a knitting update. Look at that! I've done so much, and this part was meant to be the front, and where I'm up to now, I'm meant to start kind of like knitting a bunch and then like dropping a stitch, keep knitting and stuff, and then the next row drop even more, and then that will eventually form a V. But I think that I'm just gonna make this the back, because being that it was my first one and I was learning as I go, I feel like the front will end up looking better. But I am so proud of this. I started this on, what day was that? Friday, and today's Tuesday, and I've done all of this. I'm so proud and excited to see the rest of it, but I just wanted to give you an update, so here it is.